Xmal Deutschland, often written as Xmal Deutschland, was a musical group from Hamburg, Germany. Founded in 1980 with a completely female lineup, they became successful outside their native country. The lead singer of the band was vocalist Anja Huwe. Xmal Deutschland's last album was released in 1989. Biography: Xmal Deutschland was formed in 1980 by Anja Huwe, Manuela Rickers, Fiona Sangster, Rita Simon and Caro May in Hamburg, Germany. Their first single, Schwarzwald, was released a year later on Alfred Hilsberger unregistered trademark Zigzag label. The band also contributed to the label compilation Liebe zu viel Allzweckweg. Around this time Rita Simon was replaced by Wolfgang Ellerbrock. In 1982, the band released the goth classic Incubus Succubus. Drummer Caro May left the band and formed a new band, and the vacant drummer position was filled by Manuela Zwingmorn the same year. While German audiences were less than receptive at first, a United Kingdom tour opening for the Cateau Twins resulted in a deal with independent label 4AD Records. Their debut album, Fetish and the singles Qual, and Incubus Succubus 2 were released in 1983, all three making the UK independent chart, even though the band wrote and performed in German. Manuela Zwingmorn left the band after 1 year, being replaced by Peter Bellendier. This lineup, Huwe Sangster Bellendier, was the longest lasting. The single Reillusion, and the album Toxin were released in 1984, followed by a world tour in 1985. Toxin reached number 86 in the UK albums chart. The Sequence EP was essentially a remake of a John Peel session, which had been originally recorded on April 30, 1985, and broadcast on May 13, 1985. The EP contained the tracks Jar 2, Autumn, and Polarlicht, but omitted Der Wind, which was played at the Peel sessions. Matador, produced by Hugh Cornwell of the Stranglers, was released in 1986. Xmal Deutschland also opened for the Stranglers at a concert in Wembley Arena, London. Their follow-up album, Viva, was recorded in Hamburg and was released in 1987, followed by the single Sickle Moon. Viva contains a large number of English lyrics, among others a poem by Emily Dickinson. It was during this time that the band were interviewed by Jamie Meeks for the fanzine House of Dolls. After the release of Viva, Manuela Rickers, Fiona Sangster and Peter Bellendier left the group. Anja Huwe and Wolfgang Ellerbrock continued to work with Frank Z on guitar. Producer Henry Starost played keyboards and studio drummer Kurt Kress completed the lineup that recorded the 1989 LP Devils, and the singles Dreamhouse, and I'll Be Near You. This also proved to be the last release of Xmal Deutschland, showing a change of direction towards mainstream pop. The group made a few live appearances in 1990, but eventually the group split up. Discography EPs and singles 1981, Schwarzwald, 1982, Incubus Succubus, 1983, Qual, 1983, Incubus Succubus 2, 1985, Sequence, 1986, The Peel Sessions, 1986, Matador, 1987, Sickle Moon, 1989, Dreamhouse, 1989, I'll Be Near You. Albums 1983, Fetish, 1984, Toxin, 1987, Viva, 1989, Devils. References. External links: Anja Huwe, Xmal Deutschland on Discogs.